Hey guys, it's me. Kind of coming out of retirement for this video, but I found something and we just need to discuss it. I'm a pretty big Star Wars lover. Like the last video that I did was on a Star Wars show, and I wasn't really all that crazy about that show.
Like a panther. Yes.
But that's okay. It's been a couple months and I've had some time to regroup. And we have a new Star Wars show to talk about. And I actually am really liking it. We're only like halfway through it. But there's somebody on the internet who seems to not be such a big fan, and that is Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is famously a political commentator who occasionally likes to also provide terrible takes about topics like music, TV, and film. And here we have a new video. Star Wars goes woke. Again. Yes, it's not the first time that Star Wars goes woke. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Hollywood is now, they've come up with a new way of defending against making crap content. Their new way of defending against making crap content is to slander everybody who doesn't like their content as racist. So there is a character in The Last Jedi called Rose. Rose is a terrible character. Like a really, really bad character that no one cared about and is boring and terrible. And people noted this. So immediately, you started to see think pieces about the toxic fandom of The Last Jedi, the toxic fandom of Star Wars. It wasn't that they had created a crappy character. A major media conglomerate, using the most famous IP in history, had made a crappy character and inserted that crappy character into a crappy movie, The Last Jedi.
So Ben doesn't like The Last Jedi. I mean, big shocker, I know. There are definitely parts about The Last Jedi that I don't really like all that much either, but there's definitely a demographic out there of people who don't like The Last Jedi for really stupid fucking reasons. I'm going to take a wild guess that Ben is in that camp, but let's see.
Now, the problem was people didn't like that character, and the reason they didn't like the character is because she was Asian, clearly. Now, what was weird is that nobody, except for apparently the Chinese audience, actually cared that Finn, who's a black character, was in The Force Awakens. I mean, Finn was not hit by an overwhelming wave of American racism in The Force Awakens. It was just Rose who was hit with supposedly an overwhelming wave of racism, mainly because Finn's character is not nearly as crappy as Rose's character in the sequel trilogy. So,
yeah, you're right. Who are these mysterious people making racist comments? I've never seen anything, but you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can do a quick Google search and find this stuff.
Star Wars put out a preemptive tweet. It was a preemptive tweet. Like, I've yet to see, I'm seeing a lot of talk about the toxic fandom of Star Wars. I haven't seen anybody beyond people with like 2 Twitter followers tweeting stuff about Moses Ingram.
You know, Ben, I'd love to see these mysterious comments too. So let me see if I can hop on Google right now and figure this out.
Long story short, there are hundreds of those. Hundreds. Yeah, weird.
Wow, that was not great. And it only took me about 5 minutes to find it. So maybe I am better at Googling things than the Daily Wire, but I don't know. I guess let's continue.
Here's the thing. Moses Ingram is actually a pretty good actress. She played Lady Macduff in the Joel Coen production of Macbeth, and she's very good in it. Like she actually is really good. I haven't seen her performance in Obi-Wan because I haven't watched a single minute of Obi-Wan because, frankly, I find the entire series kind of insulting. I don't care what happened to Obi-Wan between episodes 3 and 4. I don't care at all. Like it doesn't matter to me. That's not an important part of the story.
Okay, let me just point something out here. Ben Shapiro is going out of his way to defend people who are being racist to Moses Ingram and saying, no, they're just mad because they don't like the character. But Ben Shapiro, by his own admission, has not watched a minute of this show. Incredible journalism.
It's just you trying to suck the life out of an old character who has actual name recognition and then drive value for Disney Plus, which then uses that money in order to indoctrinate kids in the not-so-secret gay agenda, according to their own employees. So,
wait, what the fuck are you talking about? So out of nowhere, like he's talking about Disney milking Star Wars for all the money it can, which, I mean, it does, and then just goes straight to Disney is making your children gay. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Don't forget to come out and support the gay agenda.
I'm, like, not interested, right? This is why Daily Wire is dumping $100 million into creating kids content.
Yeah, I'm sure that kids content is going to be fucking great, by the way.
And then Star Wars said there are more than 20 million sentient species in the Star Wars galaxy. Don't choose to be a racist. Who are these people? Who are they talking to? Can they name some names?
I love how simply Star Wars coming out and just saying, hey guys,
Racism, knock it off.
and Ben Shapiro is just like, no. I don't agree with that. I need to debate you. By the way, I think that it's definitely classy that Moses Ingram herself doesn't actually just, screenshot every single racist message that she got, but I am kind of a petty person, and I think that she should just go ahead and just out every single one of these motherfuckers. I do not care.
I find that whole line of argument really hard to believe, considering that maybe the most popular character in the first trilogy, like the original trilogy, is Lando Calrissian, who's the coolest dude in the original trilogy. Okay, Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980. That is 42 years ago. It was 4 years before I was born when Lando Calrissian came out as a character in the Star Wars universe. So I'm just wondering.
Wow, dude. King of the debate bros, Ben Shapiro, literally just used the argument, well, I like this black guy in Star Wars, so that means that I'm not racist. I have a black friend. That means that I'm obviously not racist or can't do anything racist, right?
Anyway, here's Ewan McGregor doing this routine as well.
This weekend, Star Wars fans made Obi-Wan Kenobi the most watched Disney Plus original series premiere of all time. And for that, I would say a big thank you. And it just goes to show what this family can do when we all pull together. However, it seems that some of the fan base from this influential fan base have decided to attack Moses Ingram online and send her the most horrendous racist DMs. And I heard some of them this morning and it just broke my heart. Moses is a brilliant actor. She's a brilliant woman. And she's absolutely amazing in this series. She brings so much to the series. She brings so much to the franchise. And it just sickened me to my stomach to hear that this had been happening. I just want to say, as the leading actor in the series, as the executive producer on the series, that we stand with Moses. We love Moses. And if you're sending her bullying messages, you're no Star Wars fan in my mind. There's no place for racism in this world.
Yeah, a question. Where is the massive wave of public racism against Moses Ingram? You mean like some trolls were trolling people and being jackasses?
So, let me get this straight. You consider yourself a Star Wars fan, and all that Ewan McGregor is saying is, hey, really happy for the success of the show, but if you are being racist online, I don't support that. And Ben Shapiro is like, no, you can't say that.
I can't believe it. Shocking to me. I myself have never received any anti-Semitic messages, except for literally all of them in 2015, 2016. Like all of them on the internet.
I mean, he's literally saying, like, don't you think that's a bad thing, though? Like, you're receiving racist messages online. Wouldn't you agree that's bad and that they shouldn't do that? And that the company that these actors work for should be defended by that company when people attack them. But Ben Shapiro's like, no. It's actually good that we're receiving racist messages. It's actually good that these are happening.
No one is in favor, anyone of sentient mind, no one is in favor of Moses Ingram being hit with racist DMs. I will also note here that this is the same Star Wars universe that summarily canned Gina Carano for the great sin of saying that people shouldn't be mean to each other.
There it is. We had to bring Gina Carano in this. The Gina Carano situation has nothing to do with this, by the way. Gina Carano got fired because she was saying stupid shit online, and Disney said,
knock it off.
And she didn't knock it off. Here, Moses Ingram is just being attacked because people don't like her in the show, and they are being racist towards her. These are the only thing that's similar is that they're both women.
And Pedro Pascal, when Gina Carano got fired, there wasn't a single member of the Star Wars universe who had the balls to come out and defend Gina Carano. They all just went completely silent because they're cowards.
Bro, that's not even true. Giancarlo Esposito and Bill Burr absolutely defended her online. They 100% did. So this is just wrong. This is just factually wrong.
They're absolute cowards. Right? This is very safe territory. Racism bad is very safe territory. People I disagree with should be allowed to work on the show. That is unsafe territory for these folks, which is why we're very proud to have immediately stepped in and begun working with Gina Carano on the fabulous new movie Terror on the Prairie that is going to be coming out.
Gotta do the plug. Gotta do the Gina plug. Yep.
This is indicative of where we are in the entertainment universe. The signal, not to the audience, but against the audience, grows every single day. Because remember, entertainers exist.
Your heat has made you powerful.
Well, that's all that I got for this one. I learned a lot. I hope that you guys learned a lot too. This was pretty fun. I actually might do this a lot more often. It's a lot less time consuming too. Jesus. Thanks again for watching the video. Go ahead and throw me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.